Friends, there is no doubt that MrBeast has surpassed every celebrity in the world, not just in creating videos but also in charity. This man has such a kind heart that he has even created a dedicated fundraising channel to help people. Well, in today's video, I am going to tell you about MrBeast's most emotional and heart-melting moments. So let's start our countdown. Friends, this innocent little girl you see here is named Olivia, and she is a cancer patient. Her dream was to start a clothing company, but her parents couldn't afford it. In an interview, Olivia was asked who her favorite celebrity is, and she revealed that she really likes MrBeast because he is very nice and does a lot for people. Who would you say is MrBeast? Well, after watching this video, one of MrBeast's friends called him and told him about Olivia's illness and her dream. Listening to this, MrBeast felt very sad and decided, as always, to help her. During a show, he not only called Olivia onto the stage and had a FaceTime video call with her, but you won't believe this, he donated $100,000 to help her fulfill her dream and start her clothing company. I'll put in the zeros so you can start a business. Olivia was already extremely happy just to talk to MrBeast in front of thousands of people, but when she heard about the $100,000 donation, her joy and astonishment knew no bounds. Olivia was so overjoyed that she started crying in front of everyone because she had never imagined that her favorite celebrity would do so much for her. This scene is truly emotional. Friends, the boy you see here is named Jeremy, and he was born blind in one eye. His parents were so poor that they couldn't afford his treatment. They didn't even have enough money to enroll him in college. Jeremy was a huge fan of MrBeast, and his dream was to meet him at least once in his life. When MrBeast learned about this, he didn't just go out of his way to meet Jeremy in person, but also decided to arrange for his eye surgery. When Jeremy saw MrBeast in front of him, he couldn't believe his eyes. He had been subscribed to MrBeast's channel for 11 years and always believed that one day he would meet him. I've been subscribed to you for like 11 years. Really? Oh my god. Well, when MrBeast took Jeremy to the doctor for the surgery, they were told that there was only a 50% chance of success. Despite this, MrBeast went ahead with the surgery, and you won't believe it. After the surgery, Jeremy could see with both eyes. He was so happy that he couldn't stop crying. Not only that, but MrBeast also gave him a $50,000 check and told him to enroll in college. Honestly, no one else could do so much for their fans besides MrBeast. Now, the cute little girl you see here is named Eve, and she is 6 years old. Unfortunately, Eve had brain cancer and had been admitted to the hospital continuously for the past 8 months. She loved MrBeast so much that she watched his videos all the time. Eve even had her own YouTube channel and looked up to MrBeast as her hero. It was as if she couldn't believe that all of this was real. MrBeast brought many gifts and toys for Eve, which made her extremely happy. He even spent an entire day with her in the hospital. He did sketching with Eve and played with her toys. Not only that, but MrBeast also gave a huge shout out to Eve's YouTube channel. There is truly no one else in the world like MrBeast. Friends, we all know that MrBeast is one of the biggest YouTubers in the world and always tries to help needy people by surprising them. However, the video you are watching shows him surprising his mom, demonstrating what it means to be a proud son. In reality, MrBeast's childhood was very tough. His parents separated when he was very young. His father used to trouble and physically abuse him and his mom a lot. Because of this, his mom took him and moved to another place. She struggled immensely to raise him. She even wrote a book about her hardships titled Rock Bottom and Faithless. Even in 2017, when MrBeast began gaining fame, his mom was still working a job. To show his gratitude, MrBeast planned a retirement surprise for her. He went to his mom and gave her a $100,000 check. At first, his mom was shocked to see such a huge amount because she couldn't understand where her son got so much money. But then MrBeast explained to her that he had become a successful person. He told her that she had done so much for him, and now it was her time to retire. Upon hearing this, his mom became emotional, started crying, and hugged him. For a mother, what could bring more happiness than the success of her child? This moment was so emotional that anyone watching it would be deeply moved. It was truly a heart-melting moment. Friends, typically in every game, the rule is that a player who loses gets eliminated and cannot participate again. However, when MrBeast organizes games, the rules are often different. The boy you see here is named Mac. He participated in a contest organized by MrBeast, where the winner would receive a $700,000 prize. Mac was winning every round, and MrBeast was, for every round Mac won, he was given a cash reward. However, if he lost even one round, all his winnings would be forfeited. Mac successfully cleared all the initial rounds and reached the final honeycomb challenge. In this round, he had to carefully break the pattern on the honeycomb into its exact shape using a needle. Unfortunately, he lost in this round and all his prize money was gone. Mac was so disappointed with his loss that he started crying and called himself an idiot. MrBeast felt terrible for Mac and, just a few days later, invited him to participate in another contest, hoping that he might win this time. Unfortunately, Mac lost in the final round once again. Mac was already disheartened by his loss, but MrBeast was even more upset. You won't believe it, MrBeast felt so bad for Mac that he gave him a third chance to participate in the game. Finally, after several attempts, Mac won all the levels of the game and earned $1 million instead of $700,000. The reaction of Mac and his family after his win was priceless, and even MrBeast became emotional. Truly, there's no one like MrBeast in the world. Friends, MrBeast is the only celebrity who not only donates generously but also can't stand to see anyone sad. The video you're watching shows MrBeast creating one of his challenging videos. In this challenge, a participant had to stay in a glass cube for 7 days to complete the dare. The participant agreed to the challenge, but the issue was that his daughter's birthday was during those 7 days. He was very upset because he felt terrible about missing his daughter's birthday. However, he seemed to have forgotten that this was a MrBeast contest led by the kindest person in the world. On his daughter's birthday, the participant wrote happy birthday wishes for her on the glass and felt sad as he missed her. When MrBeast found out about this, he planned a grand surprise. He invited the participant's wife and daughter to the set. When MrBeast brought them in front of him, the participant was so overwhelmed with happiness that he began crying. He never expected such a huge surprise from MrBeast. The reaction was so emotional that not only the participant and his family, but everyone on the set was moved to tears, including MrBeast himself. Anyway, this was one of the most emotional moments of MrBeast's life. Thank you for watching this Wonder Hitch video. Your support and kind comments mean the world to us. Stay tuned for another fascinating story in the next video.